Hi, it's Mark from TrainSpark. In this video, we'll be taking a look at what's new in version 4.22 of LearnDash. So this was released in June 2025, and I'm on the LearnDash release notes page here at learndash.com/release-notes. And this is where you'll find out information about the latest updates of LearnDash, whether they're kind of bigger versions or bug fix minor versions as well. But we're looking at version 4.22 here, and we can see that there is a new feature added to the new modern group page, which can be toggled under LearnDash settings general. So a couple of versions ago, they released updated modern versions of things like the course page and the registration pages. And you can access these by going to LearnDash LMS settings. And if you scroll down here, you can see that these can be toggled on or off. So as they're introducing these modern templates for things like the login and registration pages and the course pages, you can enable them as you please. So you're not kind of you're not being forced to upgrade. You're in control of when you actually apply these new templates. And I think the idea behind these is that they're still in beta. You can see here there's a beta tag, and they are asking for feedback against any of the changes that they're making here. So if you want to see more about these modern templates, then have a look at the previous videos. There is one that covers both of these. But the thing that they've introduced in version 4.22 is the new group page. So if you're familiar with LearnDash groups, I'll just bring one up here. Groups are a method of selling or providing access to multiple courses at the same time. So if I create a group here, or if I go into this group, we can see that it can have its own name, description, access settings, but rather than enrolling individuals on specific courses, what it can do is enroll users into a group and give them access to multiple courses at once. So if you see here, we've got this group called December 2025 Virtual Retreat. If someone is in this group, then they will get access to all these courses. So it's just a really quick, easy way of managing them. And likewise, you can control which users are in the group, and people can be given access in a variety of different ways. One of the other benefits is that you can also have group leaders. So you can have a sort of hierarchy where you might have a group leader who can see certain reports about people in their group and be able to manage certain things to do with course enrollments and things like that. So they're a very powerful part of LearnDash, and they've been in it for a very long time. And one of the things you can do is sell access to groups. So if you go to settings and access mode, you can either set them to closed or free, or add a buy now option, and you can sell into them via things like WooCommerce as well. So I've set this group to buy now. I've set a course price. I've set a start date and end date for the group. So groups can be treated in a sort of cohort basis where they would be used, or the group would be active for a certain period of time. So people would register into them, access the course materials for a certain period of time, and then perhaps finish at a certain time as well. And you can also set a student limit here. That's the number of people who can buy access into this group. So without changing the template here, let's just have a quick look at what that looks like, a group page. So this is someone, if you were coming on to buy access to this group, you would see a page like this as things stand. Before we switch to the modern layout, you can see that the number of places remaining, a price. If you had a payment gateway set up, you'd have a means of buying access to this. You can show a bit of a description, some information about the materials on the course, and you can list a kind of simple list of the courses that you would get access to if you were in this group. Now I'm using Astra theme here, and it's a very, very common theme, but as you can see, it's not amazing at the moment. It's a fairly basic thing, and there's not a huge amount enticing me to buy that. So let's have a look what happens now if we switch to the modern layout for this. So I'm going to go back to the admin dashboard and go to LearnDash LMS settings. And I'm going to scroll down here and switch on the modern UI for the group page. And then let's refresh that and see what we see. Oop. Did that save? Oh, I need to save it. Let's just switch that on now. Right, so we've got a new layout here, and we can see we've still got a title. Things like the group information and the materials have been added into different tabs here. We've got the description here and a bit more of a course grid type display of the courses that would be available within this group. So it's a much more visual way of representing it. And as we see here, we've got a nice featured image at the top that we can use. A sidebar, which has a bit more information about the price, when you'd get access, and how many places are remaining. And if you did have payments set up, there would be a means of buying it here as well. And you can show the course inclusions. Some of that will be pulled automatically from the group settings. So definitely a nice improvement there. And this sort of layout here, although it may look basic in Astra, there will be things you can do with CSS to lift some of these elements and make it your own. So it's a step forward in the way groups are presented. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a like, and if you'd like to see more like this, please subscribe to the Training Spark YouTube channel.